last night, the Commanders beat the Bears 12-7. Justin Fields led his team inside the 5-yard line in the final seconds. So close, right? But nope, they could not score. Fields said after the game, quote, "We always get told we're almost there. Me personally, I'm tired of being almost there." Fields had 190 yards, a TD, and an interception. Shannon, were you encouraged or discouraged from what you saw out of Justin Fields last night?
I'm discouraged because Chicago had several opportunities to put the game out of reach. They had the ball 3 times at the 5-yard line or closer and came away with 0 points. 0. Fields, Skip, there's a throw in the game. He had the tight end so wide open.
He did.
I don't care if you're in high school. I don't care what level. You've got to make that throw. And far too many times he misses those throws. But even then, Skip, all could have been forgotten. All Mooney had to do was catch that last pass. Runs a great route. Sets him up perfectly. Dives inside. It's a semi-shake route, Skip. He pushes up, breaks hard inside, breaks it out, and he bobbles it. And by the time he maintains it, he's not in the end zone. But, Skip, Justin Fields is last in completion percentage. He's last in passing yards. He's 27th in QBR. He's 19 points ahead of Baker Mayfield. The Bears have thrown 115 passes this season. The fewest by a team through 6 games since the 82 Patriots. 82 Patriots, they ran the ball really well. And Fields after the game said, "We get told we're almost there. We're almost there. Me personally, I'm tired of being almost there. I'm tired of being just this close. I feel like I've been hearing this for so long. Since entering the league, he has the second worst completion percentage. You probably should play a little better." Now, I'm not saying he's been, because at some point in time, that's Skip, we got to start, and I don't think they put him in the best situation. You got to go back and, if you drafted Justin Fields, what was he good at in college? Did they put him on the move? Now, granted, he had a plethora of receivers because he got a lot of receivers that's literally in the NFL that was first-round draft picks.
That is correct.
And the guys that's on his team, they aren't that good. So you might have to put him on the move. Skip, you see in a situation last night, they went right down the field. You might have to put him in a situation like that, Skip. You might have to give him a little bit more RPOs. You might have to put him on the move. You might have to use up-tempo to see if we can get the best out of him. Now, we put him in a situation, Skip, where like he had success at Ohio State. Put him in an RPO situation. Put him on the move. Give him some better receivers. And he still can't get it done. It's him, not them. So, but right now, Skip, he's just, I don't feel like he's throwing the ball. It's almost like he's unsure of himself. I watched him last night on several throws. I'm like, bro, just drive it. Just drive the football. But he seems unsure of what he's supposed to be doing. And no, I'm not encouraged at all by what I saw.
By the way, Justin Fields at the Ohio State, there were some games, see Clemson, where he would just sit in the pocket and destroy good football teams with good defenses.
Right.
He threw the life out of them.
He threw 6 touchdowns against Clemson last year.
That's what I'm saying. And yet he had a track team of receivers. They're all first-round quality draft picks. And yet, remember, then he's got Northwestern in the Big Ten championship game, and he just stunk. I don't know what happened.
Yeah.
He just had one of those days that kind of looked like last night where he just couldn't throw it straight.
Yeah, remember in sophomore year, Skip, they had Clemson on the run. What did he do? He threw a pick in the end zone.
He did.
So,
all right. So last night, the visiting team at Soldier Field, Washington, quarterbacked by your guy Carson Wentz, managed to win the game while Carson Wentz went 12 of 22 for 99 yards passing. 99 yards passing. And while going 2 of 11 on third down, did the visiting team, 2 of 11, and while giving up 238 rushing yards to the home team Chicago Bears. Well, that's a formula for getting you beaten. But to your point, the Bears had the ball 3 times at the 5-yard line. And the first time it gets tipped up in the air and caught by the wrong team.
Correct.
And then the next time they get a 4th and 1 at the 2 or whatever it was.
And now he wasn't
Stuffed.
even close to getting in.
Stuffed. Really lost yard, lost ground. And then back to your point.
Put Justin Fields on the move. Don't just hand it to the running back up the gut.
Okay. So the reason I was slightly encouraged is because this young man took a beating last night and he kept jumping right up and trying again. And when I sort of least expected it, when the money was on the line, he put his heart on the line because he's got mental and physical toughness to him. I get the inaccuracy, and that's usually lethal, long-term lethal. But if we could see the run that he made, late in the game. What time is like 101 left, and he gets loose for 39 yards. He just runs, to your point. He got outside the pocket, and he said, no, you know what, I got this. And that was a sweet cutback. And then he said, no, I'm not going to run out of bounds. I'm going to hit you. And he got it down to whatever it was, the 5-yard line. Well, he has real running ability because he's powerful. He's kind of Jalen Hurts-like, except he's a little faster than Jalen Hurts.
But Skip, if you think about it, all the quarterback that's mobile, the coordinators have designed run for him. Look at Kyler Murray. Look at Josh Allen. Look at Lamar Jackson. Look at Jalen Hurts.
Yeah.
All these guys have legs, and they have design runs. Let him give him some design runs.
Okay, well, he designed that one for himself, didn't he?
Yeah.
And I was impressed because he was not going to be denied.
Oh, yeah.
He wasn't going to slide. He wasn't going to go down. He wasn't going to run out of bounds. He just said, I'm going to keep on keeping on because I'm our best option to get close to score.
Right.
So all of a sudden they get down there, 1st and goal, and they ran he scrambled the first time and just got a yard, and then he gets a ball tipped because he's trying to throw to Mooney. So now we get to 3rd and goal at the 4, and now we got 2 straight plays. I got to tell you, I didn't see this coming, but he put both these balls on the money, and they weren't simple throws. If we see the first one to Pettis in the back of the end zone, he's bounced around the league. He's not the best receiver in the world, but this gets where it's supposed to go, right?
That's a hard catch.
I know it's a hard catch.
Falling down, and the ball's on top of you.
Yeah, Pettis is like 6'1", but he gets both hands on the ball. It's a quarterback throw where I say, I give you an A for that throw because you threw it with touch and pinpoint accuracy because it's right there. The DB's getting a hand up in there too. But your guy gets both his hands on the ball, and he just can't quite bring it down, or we're having a different conversation.
Yes.
And now to your Mooney play on 4th down, he throws it to the perfect point.
You got to make this catch.
Well, you just got to catch it clean the first time. It's like Devontae the other night. You have to catch it clean.
That's it.
And if you do, the game's over.
Your game's over.
Yeah, you're already crossed.
Nice stab.
You've broken the plane. And the DB made a good play.
Yeah.
He got his hand up.
He didn't give up on it.
Nope.
But if he catches it clean, it's a touchdown.
I got it. Yep. Okay, so how can I downgrade Justin for those 2 throws? Those are big-time throws under pressure. They're 2 game-winning throws that he made back to back.
He probably won't even need those throws, Skip, if he hits the tight end that's wide open.
Okay, well, obviously, but when it came time to make plays, boy, he made some big-time plays, and I said, I like that.
But see, Skip, the thing that concerns me about that, and it's probably a blessing in disguise, because then we'll go back and we won't critique him properly. We'll say, well, he just made the plays when it mattered the most, and guys don't get better when they just make plays when it matters the most. You have to show consistency throughout the course of the game. And so that's what my concern is with him. Sometimes we evaluate these guys just by they make one throw or they just win the game.
All right,
you got to look at long term now.
All right, I'm with you. I still like what he's made of.
Right.
I don't like his inaccuracy because you can't fix it. I don't care what you say. My issue with accuracy has been, I've been doing this for a long time, you can't teach it or coach it. You're born with the ability to see it, feel it, and throw a spiral that hits you right in the hands. Some guys can and some guys can't.
Skip, I'm willing to give him the benefit of the doubt because I saw how Josh Allen's accuracy increased when he got Stephon Diggs.
Yeah.
So I need you to go get him get him a number one receiver. Either draft him or trade for one, or one comes up in free agency. But you're gonna be awful tough to get one because guys want to go play with guys. I mean, Stephon Diggs wanted to go play with Josh Allen.
He did.
You got to have someone wants to go play with you. The same thing that's happening with Lamar. Lamar's running into that in Baltimore. Skip, guys come up in free agency. But I don't know if I really want to play with a guy that sometimes his accuracy is inconsistent.
Okay, but Lamar's accuracy is way more consistent.
Oh,
way more.
Yeah, but Lamar's in his 5th season.
And he won an MVP.
I'm willing to work with the guy, but I'm saying get him a receiver or 2. Shore up his offensive line because you can't get getting sacked 5 times. Okay.
Yeah.
You can't let the guy keep getting big. You're going to break his – I don't care how tough he is. You'll break his confidence. He gets hit like he's getting hit.
All right.
He got sacked 5 times. Skip, how many times did he pick himself up off the ground?
All right, now let's flip it around to the other quarterback you used to love but don't anymore. He's also inaccurate to a fault, where when you least expect it, he just throws it in the dirt, as I used to call him, bounce it to him wins.
Yeah, Skip it, a lot of that.
And the problem with him is that when you need him to show some guts, some clutch guts, he does not. his intangibles are low. I think Justin Fields' intangibles are high. His game on the line intangibles, I don't know if you can fix the accuracy part, but with Carson, he's inaccurate plus low intangibles.
Right.
The best thing I've seen him do is throw a block on Roquan Smith last night. And I think he won back a little respect from his teammates if we could see this, because he's 6'5", 240, and this gets bounced out, and he cuts in, and it's kind of a blindside.
Ooh, I'm surprised they didn't call
That's
it.
a flag, man.
Yeah.
Isn't that a blindside block?
Well, Skip, theoretically, he wasn't blocking back on the play. The play was coming his way, so theoretically, that's not
face to face.
Right.
Yeah, okay. But I didn't know Carson Wentz had that in him.
Hell, I don't think he knew he had it in him.
Okay. Well, that helps win you a little bit of respect in the locker room.
But Skip, think about it. Carson Wentz going into last night was 5th in the league in passing.
Yeah, he'd had some big number days. And then he gets 99 yards.
99.
Whew.
And that's the problem. The highs are really here, but Skip, them lows, you can't have. I mean, look at what the high is and where the low is. Look at all that in between.
Okay.
Can we stay in here?
Okay, but guess which locker room is happy right now?
Oh, absolutely.
Whew.
Watch it. Well, they were happy until somebody asked Ron Rivera a question after the game, and then all of a sudden it went happy. He wasn't happy. The locker room was still happy.
No.
He wasn't happy.
Okay. Well, he was defending his choice of Carson Wentz. After
Well, you just killed a man just 2 days ago.
Like, well, you can't have it both ways.
So pardon the media from deducing. You just said the reason why you weren't winning was because of your quarterback. So I think it's fair to assume that you didn't want him.
Yeah.
Because you just hit him over his head.
Yeah, and then he's saying, well, I chose him. I saw the analytics. I studied the analytics. Well, then you made a mistake.
Exactly.
Right? Okay. So which way do you want it?
In that situation, you can't win, Ron.
So,
it's just best say,
yeah, I don't have a quarterback because I chose the quarterback?
Yeah.
Oh, way to go. Congratulations.
They got a lot going on. They got a lot going on in Washington
I'd say they got way too much going on.
Guys, the Bears are sitting at 3rd in the NFC North, and now they have a while to think about this.